What is up, you guys? Welcome to Queensley here, Queensle, whatever you want to call it. Now, Queensle is a very good game. One of the best games of the Queens community. And you can already tell how experienced I am upon this certain state of matter here that it just gets too easy. And I've tried expert on this game, and it's a little bit hard for me. I'm still learning stuff. I'm still a very high-class beginner. I managed to beat one expert level. Yeah, I know. But yeah. So, we will explain this to you guys. So, you can only have two per. Right. Interesting specifically speaking. Now, specifically speaking, significantly, you can only have one color per row. Boom, gives out that row completely whole. For real. Completely. So, oh, blue too. Oh, I low-key don't want it to give me any hints, but okay. Let's address this elephant in the room here. So, as you know, there can only be like one queen per neighbor. So you can't have any surrounding like that, right? So if you were to place this and surround it, if you were to place both of these and surround them, this is what they would cross out. So they would both of them would cross out this and this. So now you know that these and these aren't correct, significantly speaking. Now, you don't want to cross out this, right? You don't want to cross out this. The reason why is because this wouldn't cross out this. It's too far. So, giving the information upon that information, we can make the inference that it's not these two, right? Now, same thing with this. If we were to cross it out, and both of them were to cross it out equally, equilibrium, it would be those two. So now we know it's not those two, right? We know it's not these either. You know what I mean? We know that it's not this either, because one per color. So it's that. No neighbors. Don't make that rookie mistake, guys. Come on. There's always a hint for everything. Speaking of hints, I'm starting to see one right now. And that would be... Listen here. Listen, guys. Guys, listen closely, because I'm about to make a 2,000 IQ play. Not that. This one. It's this one. Because... Right, because... If it was this one, the no neighbor rule would mark out this, and then the other rule, which is the column and row, would mark out this one. So it's not that, it's this one. What did I tell you guys? Okay, so now, since we made the inference, significantly speaking, of the inference that we've made, we know that it was that one. Okay. Let's think, guys. Let's think. Now, this is just to significantly show you the significant rules of this game, It's really, most of the things are hidden in plain sight. Like, duh, obviously. Oh, that makes so much sense, because if this was right, then right? It's all about making blunders, and that's how you get it wrong, by making a blunder. So enough yapping, let's make a new move here. So I'm not completely crossing out this option, and I'm not completely crossing out this option. So it's a 50-50 chance. We only have one life. Let's think about this for a second. Let's think real hard here. So we know it's not this, right? Because of the no neighbor rule thingy. So we know it's not that. Because if it was this, it would, cross out that. But if it was this, it would cross out these two. So that's fine. Interesting. The no neighbor rule? Oh, yo, you're right. We can cross out that one. Because of the no neighbor rule, right? And that would both apply for both of them. That doesn't really help, though. No, it doesn't. Dude, this is gonna be difícil, as the Spanish like to say. Let's see. Now, what we can do is, bro, but there's always a hint. I think I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I do not know. No. Because if it was this one, now I would mark out this. You know what? Okay. I'm not endorsing the usement of guesses, but sometimes it's good to take an educated risk on something that you would have missed. And yeah, I'm glad I didn't spend like 4 hours on that level there. So using the tactic that we've learned here. Oh my gosh, it works. I'm so proud of myself. No neighbors. Boom. Guys, don't forget about the freaking neighbors, man. You don't want to forget about that. Because if you forget about that, you're going to look stupid, man. And everybody's going to hate on you in the comments, man. Lock in. Interesting. Here, how we have little to no evidence. Psych, boom. There's always a hint. I'm telling you guys. There's always a hint. So that settled it down to 4-2. And we know one per color. So these two are out, which leaves us with that. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. That, oh, boom, boom. Okay. And that one single hint gave us the whole game, which is like cracked. It's actually crazy. I'll take it, bro. Who cares? Okay. Let's try another regular. Oh, level 25 hard. Let's call it a bluff here. It's probably one of the easiest ones I've done so far. I take like candy. Okay, never mind. Never mind, chat. Hey, if you guys got some tips and tricks, man, leave them in the comments, dude. Leave them in the freaking comments, man. I'd love some tips and tricks, man. You know what I mean? Like, let me know what I could have done. What I could have been doing in this situation here. We know it's not that because solely for the reason if it was that, it would cross out this. And guess what? You don't want that. You don't want that. Okay, that crosses out like one thing. Yippee, bro. Yippee. Okay. And if it were this one, it would cross out. Yeah, okay. We could probably get the pink. We could probably get the pink here. Some way, somehow. Some sort. I feel like it might be the top blue, honestly. But it's never good to make a guess. Oh no, if it was the top blue, it would have been wrong. That's the bottom blue. The reason of my reasoning there is because if we pick this, then this and that would have gotten crossed out. Okay. So, sometimes don't trust your gut. Because that was my gut feeling, but then I thought of it. Okay. Okay, that doesn't really help, honestly. Doesn't really help. Well, I mean, I got one, but, like, it doesn't really help with the others, honestly. So we know it's not that. We know it's also... See... Interesting. Interesting. Hypothetically, theoretically, poetically. If I were a queen. Because this would narrow it down. So I feel like it's this. Yes, bro, because it would narrow it down. Right? So then that. Y'all, okay. Whew, I thought I made a mistake. Okay. Yeah. So that would narrow it down. A lot. By like 5 colors, dude. Want us to